I'm Dana Denha, and you're watching FYI. Having a strong public service sector is imperative to the vitality of our community. The Ann Arbor Fire Department is dedicated to our safety, and they are looking to strengthen their force by recruiting men and women to help protect the city of Ann Arbor. Joining me is Assistant Fire Chief Marc Tyler. Welcome to the show, Marc.
Thank you, Dana, and it's an honor and a privilege to be here today.
So why don't you tell me a little bit about what it takes to be a firefighter? We were sort of talking about this a little bit, and it does take a certain type of person to, work in public safety.
Yes, it does. You know, Firefighters are a rare breed. It takes somebody that is empathetic, that cares about public service, cares about the community and the customers that we serve. Uh, it takes a person that uh, can be creative. They have the ability to work through problems. While on the emergency scene, it's never the same.
Hmm.
And it takes a person to be creative, to work through problems, and at the same time be empathetic. So yeah, um,
And there's a lot of stress to the job, so you do have to be able to handle stress too, because you're
yeah,
dealing with emergencies on a regular basis.
yeah, that's correct. And firefighting can be extremely stressful. Um, that's why it's very important for the firefighters to be able to lean on their fellow peers, their mentors, and the city offers an excellent EAP system. And to be able to access that when they aren't able to get resolution through any other means, it can be extremely important and beneficial.
Yeah, I mean, that is one of the advantages to being a firefighter in the city of Ann Arbor. That's one of the benefits that you get. So what is the first step to becoming a firefighter? What do you have to do?
Well, there's two ways to become a firefighter, and two ways to join the Ann Arbor Fire Department. So the first is what we have been utilizing for the last 3 or 4 years since I've been there, and that is to come onto the fire department with all the qualifications. And the qualifications are, firefighter 1 and 2 certification, EMS license, driver's license is a must. You must have a high school diploma or GED.
Hmm.
These are the bare minimum. You have to be 18 years of age and have no felonies. Um, Also, we required someone taking the Emco test, which is somewhat similar to a civil service test, which you have to score about 80% in order to qualify, and then also CPAT, which is a candidate physical ability test, and that just tests your endurance to make sure that you can handle the rigors of being a firefighter.
Well, that was going to be my next question because there's obviously a lot of physicality with being a firefighter. So, what is the training that you have to go to in order to prove that you're able to do the job physically?
Well, the training, and this goes along with the physical ability test. You know, doing the stair climb and the hose drag, which emulate the things that firefighters do: equipment carry, the ladder raise, um, forcible entry, breaking down doors, and things of that nature. Um, Let me see what search and rescue, which is a big part. When you run across the scene and you can't see, you got to be able to learn how to search and rescue and access somebody. Additionally, the ceiling breach, one of the physical ability tests as well, and that emulates um, getting air out of the hot air out of the building so
Hmm.
that firefighters can eventually see and handle the tasks that they need to handle. So.
Well, Marc, I'm speaking to someone that has 31 years of firefighting experience. Can you talk about maybe in your experience, what are some of the biggest rewards you've had working as a firefighter?
Sure. I think one of the biggest rewards is the is the look at somebody when you have come to assist them and help them on their worst day. You know, the stress on their face, you can see that. And then once you're able to help them through their toughest day, the alleviation of that stress off their face and the absolute gratitude that they show you, that's a great reward. You know, that's
Mhm.
and I don't require that, but it's awesome to witness that and to feel that, you
I'm
know.
sure it's a feeling that you cannot replicate in any other way, in any other factor of your life.
I would absolutely agree with that. It's just a feeling that's just undescribable.
So is the City of Ann Arbor Fire Department currently hiring?
At this present time, we're in the process of starting another hiring process, and basically what we're trying to do is we're trying to increase our diversity on the fire department, right?
Mhm.
Because what we have found is, and what we know as a member of the workforce and citizens of Ann Arbor is a very, very diverse community. And right now, at this present time, we want to try and emulate that diversity on the Ann Arbor Fire Department. So what we're doing is we are starting a hiring process strictly for fire recruits.
Mhm.
And basically, what that means to the Ann Arbor community is that we're going to hire people that have absolutely no firefighting experience at all. And I think this is a very exciting time for the city of Ann Arbor because it's something that hasn't been done for a very long time. So what does that mean? That means that anybody that's interested in becoming an Ann Arbor firefighter, all they have to do is go and complete an application online at a2gov.org/jobs. Um, and then let me see. Oh, and then the minimum requirements are you only have to be 18 years of age. You just need to have a high school diploma or GED, a valid driver's license, and one of the following. And that is if you have 15 credit hours at an accredited college, you qualify. Or if you have your DD 214 military active, you qualify that way. Or you can take the Emco test and score 75% or higher, and you qualify that way. So one of the three allows you to qualifies you for the minimum requirements and gets you into the process.
Wow, this is such an amazing opportunity that I don't think a lot of people would realize how amazing this opportunity is, because it's not always easy to break into a field when you're young and right out of high school. So you guys are giving people a one in a lifetime chance here to really start an amazing career that you could stay in for the rest of your like until you retire.
Yeah, I would absolutely agree. This is an opportunity that isn't really offered to a lot of communities, a lot of citizens. And, for Ann Arbor to allow this to happen is a godsend. It's absolutely wonderful. And yes, when you say that it will give them opportunity to be part of the Ann Arbor workforce family, yes, for a minimum of 25 years, so that's life changing.
I mean,
And
there are a lot of advantages to working for a municipality like Ann Arbor. And it's not just in the fire department. It's, you and I both reap these benefits of being in city employees. So we both know that getting a job like this is undeniably a great thing that could happen for your future.
it's a great thing that can happen for your future, for your family, for your friends, and for the citizens of Ann Arbor as well. Once you become a part of the Ann Arbor Fire Department family, it's the citizens, they treat us absolutely wonderful, and we try to replicate and we try to treat them as if they're one of our family members as well. So yes, it's an excellent opportunity. And if you love customer service, if you love government, this is absolutely something that it's worth taking advantage of.
Can you talk about some of those job duties that these new recruits would have?
Yeah, it's not one of those things that it's not all glamorous. It's not all glamorous, but it's absolutely needed. So some of the job duties for the new fire recruits, the ones without any experience at all, their first job and their main duty will be to pass the EMT courses and the firefighter 1 and 2 courses. Foremost, that is one of the things that will be part of their jobs and duties. But then also along with that, they'll be performing station duties, things that firefighters do every day, and that would include, maintaining the upkeep of the firehouse, maintaining and cleaning and the upkeep of the apparatus. Along with doing that, they'll be required to take courses, CE courses for their EMS, and things never stay the same. So there are always new ways to rescue people. I mean, and it'll be up to them to make sure that they maintain those qualifications and stay up on all those practices.
It's really like any job. You just have to keep learning as you go. Things change and you have to keep up with it.
I would absolutely agree. It's no different than any other profession. You have to, what I would say, be the master of your craft. And part of being a master of your craft is living that interview when they said, "Hey, I will do everything that it takes to make sure that the citizens that I serve or we serve get the best." And that's part of living your interview and maintaining your craft.
So once you're recruited in and you sort of find your place in the department, is there room to grow?
Most definitely. If and this is what we look for in the hiring process. We look for people who wish to grow, who are not satisfied with where they are, and want to serve the city in the best way that they can. And we're looking for future leaders is what we're looking for. We're looking for recruits and firefighters that want to become officers, that want to become mentors, that want to become team members of the city. That's what we're looking for. I'm looking for someone that wants to come and take my spot. So these are what we're looking for. So job opportunities or promotion opportunities, yes, there are plenty. If you wish to become a driver operator, you can do that. If you wish to become a lieutenant, you can do that. If you wish to become a captain, you can do that. There's plenty room for advancement. And not only that, but we also have supporting divisions as well, such as the fire marshal's division, the training division, the master mechanics division. All these require additional education and in order to perform those duties. And that's what we're looking for. We're looking for self-motivated people. We're looking for people that just want nothing but the best. And Ann Arbor deserves that. And that's what we're trying to give them.
Well, you've worked in different departments around the country, I'm going to say. What sets Ann Arbor apart from maybe some of the other places?
The education level, the wanting, the drive to want to continually better themselves. I have seen that with the Ann Arbor Fire Department and the culture as well. It's an extremely welcoming culture within the Ann Arbor Fire Department that, it's very nice. It's like a breath of fresh air, that everybody's so welcoming, that they are community driven, that they want to be out there serving the public. And I think that's what sets them apart from other departments, just the sheer empathy that they show and the wanting to give back. And that's what I love about the Ann Arbor Fire.
I will have to wholeheartedly agree with you because I don't work for the department, but I've interacted with many people from the department. And I will say everyone I've ever talked with or been around has been such a pleasure. And you guys do seem like a very tight-knit group. And it has to feel good to have that at work, especially in a firefighter situation where you're sort of living with people for, days on and then days off.
Yeah, I would agree. One of the things is when you're living with somebody a third of your working career, you're seeing them every 2 days, and one of the things that you build is trust and camaraderie. It's almost like a brother sister type of relationship, and just like brothers and sisters, you have those moments where it's like, you're touching me, you're and but at the same time, it's the work ethic and um, the constant, what I would say, uh, ability to drive somebody to be their best, and that is what we do as a family, and it's absolutely awesome. So it's great.
All right, Mark, is there anything else that you wanted to add before we go to let people know to go onto this a2gov.org/jobs site to start getting into the recruitment process if possible? Is there anything else?
Yeah, one of the things that I would like to say is we are looking to post this month. So please can start to monitor the a2gov.org/jobs website for when the posting comes up. And we are looking to have people in the fire department by March/April. So we're hoping that the process runs smoothly. We know that it will, but we need you to apply, and we're looking for the citizens of Ann Arbor. The young, the old. We're looking for everybody. Like to diversify our department. That's what we're looking to do.
Men, women, anyone, yeah.
Men, women, yes, anybody come. And we're excited about it, and we're looking forward to the response. So.
Well, thank you so much, Mark, for being on the show. And I can't wait to see what happens with the department in the coming months.
Yeah, I'm excited, and I know that we have nothing but great things ahead. So thank you very much for allowing me to be on the show today.
For more on this and other programs, visit a2gov.org/CTN. Visit youtube.com/CTN Ann Arbor to see all that we have to offer. And remember to like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching, and tune in next time to FYI.